Alright, I'm convinced. Lamine Yamal, he can become the GOAT. He can become the greatest football player of all time. He can reach heights that no footballer has ever reached before. He just needs to change one small thing. Improve his scoring threat. There's just one small issue here though. It's not possible. His scoring threat is atrocious. In Barca's recent 7-0 win, guess how much XG Lamine Yamal had? 0. He had 0 shot attempts in a 7-0 win. The most one-sided conditions possible. Like, how is your scoring threat so atrocious? Like this kid. How do you not have any off-the-ball movement at this point? People saying he just needs to improve his finishing. How do you score if you don't have scoring chances? I don't care if he becomes the best finisher ever. If he doesn't get scoring chances, he's not going to score a lot of goals. And I don't want to hear this excuse of how he's 17 years old. He's playing almost full 90s in nearly every single game. The amount of playing time that he's accumulated is far more than even your average 20-year-old. Okay, so he has had plenty of time to hone his game on the pitch. And that is a huge luxury. The fact that his scoring threat at this stage is still so atrocious means that his ceiling is extremely limited when it comes to scoring. I'm going to say right now, I think it's highly unlikely that he ever scores more than 25 goals in a season, right? I wouldn't be surprised if he never even scores over 20 goals in a season, right? That's just how atrocious his scoring threat is. Okay, that's assuming he doesn't take penalties, of course. If he takes 10 penalties, then obviously that's going to boost his scoring stats up by 10. I'd be surprised if he ever scores more than 20 non-penalty goals in a season. Like, this 17-year-old excuse is stupid. Look at Endrick. Endrick has barely had any playing time at Real Madrid. Yet his scoring threat is amazing. His scoring threat, if you look at his XG per 90 minutes, it's literally like 10 times that of Lamine Yamal. What are we doing here? If this kid, at this point, still can't have half-decent scoring threat in these sort of one-sided games, like, what sort of hype is this? His ceiling as a scorer is extremely limited. And in football, scoring goals is more important than everything else combined. If you have such a limited ceiling as a scorer, you're not that great. This kid, Lamine Yamal, is the most overrated teenager of all time. Wayne Rooney was already overrated enough, but this kid takes it to another level. At least Wayne Rooney showed good scoring threat as a teenager. He scored 4 goals in 5 Euro games at the 2004 Euros. And later on, he had 2 seasons where he scored over 30 goals. Lamine Yamal is never going to reach those heights. Lamine Yamal's scoring threat is absolutely atrocious. The fact that he's played so much time, had so much chances to hone his game, and still has such atrocious scoring threat. I don't even know how to put this into words. It's just atrocious.